Tyler Saladino will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Number 20, Tyler Saladino.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 delivery. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Runners on first with 1 down. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Ready is Lackey. The pitch. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Set to deal on 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now here's Lackey's 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready for another chance? Matt Davidson. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here comes the first pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set and the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Anthony Swarzak enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 34, Anthony Swarzak.
Digging in to try it again, Addison Russell. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was a 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place
Up
it
next
on
for
the
the
inside
Cubs,
corner any
catcher,
better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the box now, John Lackey will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and two now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 5 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Yoán Moncada. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Yoán Moncada.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Ready for another shot now, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Juan Minaya will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kevin Smith will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman Anthony Rizzo.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Set to deliver the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
A runner at second, nobody out. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Another 0-2 home. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, number 8. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Almora. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Well, that's a big hit right there. With 2 outs, you just try to be simple. Put the ball in play, get a base hit, and drive the run in, and that's what he did right there.
Here's Javier Baez as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cabrera's there, and that's the third out. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 8th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 6-1. Now at the plate, number 41. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. 8th inning here from Wrigley Field, and the bums are happy in the bleachers. The homestanding Cubs lead this one over their inner city rival White Sox as you get a look at the line score to this point. Now batting, Kevin Smith, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And there's the fastball from Lackey, 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Now the 0-1 from Big John. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Fouled straight back. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Baez is there for it. 2 gone.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Russell onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubbies are in front 6-1. Here's Addison Russell. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Kyle Schwarber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Lackey. Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, you ever talk about a much-needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Here comes Cabrera. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman,
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground to third. Scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 6-1. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on
Now
from the
pitching
pen,
for the
hoping to
Cubs,
finish this one off here in the
6,
top of the 9th.
Carl Edwards Jr.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A high fastball is in there. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Davidson.
So stepping in, Matt Davidson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Winning pitcher in this one would be John Lackey should the lead hold up. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-1 the final tally today. The Chicago Cubs, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. John Lackey earns win number 7 on the season as he struck out 13 in this one. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.